Mr. Elon Musk's at it again.
Ah, our boy Musk, what's up?
You hear about the latest and greatest with the Neuralink?
I heard that the end times are near, that we are going to be implanted with the mark of the beast, right?
Basically, yes. So Elon Musk has officially installed the first Neuralink into, or the first person human brain installation, whatever he wants to call it. Um,
He put it in his own head?
no, well, see, there's a rumor. Well, there's a conspiracy behind that because everyone's saying like, dude, there's no if he really believes in this, there's no way he didn't do it to himself first. But
Right.
what basically the news is that Elon Musk's tweeted here the first human received an implant from Neuralink yesterday and is recovering well. Initial results show promising neuron spike detection. So,
All right.
bas-
So,
yeah, go ahead.
so it's implanted in a person, right? Now,
Mhm.
is this a procedure that has to get like federal approval?
I think it needs to go through the FDA. Yeah.
Okay, so it's got to be legal to implant in a human. That means, did they do this test like in rodents and stuff before? Do you know any of the backstory behind this?
Yeah, so he did go through the like, I've heard him talk about it. I don't know the details, but he's mentioned that he had to go through the rigorous testing. Who knows what that really means, but
Right.
testing through animals and whatnot. I guess usually just like you do with any product like that, you start with mice, I guess, and then
You
move to
buy
like
you send lobbyists out to buy senators.
yeah,
This is what you do in tests like this.
right, yeah,
That's right.
pretty much. So, yeah, so he put it in the first human, and he's always saying like how the whole reason behind it is to help people that lost they're not able to use their legs or whatnot,
Sure.
their spinal injuries.
That's
I find
right.
that interesting. But however, when he addressed like what it can do, he says it enables control of your phone or computer and through them almost any device just by thinking. Initial users will be those who have lost the use of their limbs, like I mentioned.
Sure.
And then he says, imagine if Stephen Hawking, who isn't real, by the way, he's a puppet, could communicate faster than the speed typist or I don't know what that word means. I can't. Can you
What does
finish?
it
I
say?
can't read. Can you read the end of this?
Let's see. That says enables control of your phone or computer and through them almost any device just by thinking. Initial users will be those who have lost the use of their limbs. Imagine if Stephen Hawking could communicate faster than a speed typist or auctioneer. That is the goal. Man, can you imagine that the only thing keeping a certain subset of people from making all of their thoughts known is that they never learned how to read or write? But giving now a certain subset of people the opportunity to think and have it typed out, I think that's dangerous in and of itself.
I think all of this is horrifying.
Um, Look, man, I'm a tech I'm tech forward. I like my tech stuff. I like to be able to integrate. I like my smart home and the smart functions. You're a tech forward person, right?
Yeah, but I think I'm more picky with it. There's certain things that I'm more pro.
Okay, you have a Tesla where
Mhm.
every bit of that
Whoa,
car is
whoa, 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 whoa! I have two Teslas.
you have two fucking Teslas that was on a fucking waiting list for like 4 years. And every part of it can be and is usually controlled by somebody else, not you, or monitored by somebody else, not you. And it's by Elon Musk. So this is just following, like if it was an Apple product, that you're just adding to the portfolio of Elon Musk products that you own. I don't see why this wouldn't be the next step for you.
So I understand. I agree with what you're saying. Like, yes, I do like tech stuff, obviously. However, I there's a lot of people who make the case that we are already actually, I think Elon makes this case. We're already technically cyborgs because we carry our phone around with us.
Mm-hmm.
That meets the definition of cyborg. I don't agree with that. I think there is a line a clear line crossing between exterior relationships with technology and interior relationships with technology. So I think this Neuralink obviously crosses that line. And you can make that argument with vaccines, with medicine. That would also be like an interior.
What about like pacemakers?
Yes, that would be an interior.
Are you against something like that?
Yes, I think they should be against the law.
So, nobody should be able to have pacemakers.
No, I think they should just die.
What about like internal, just anything monitoring that sends a signal for like, you know, I don't know. I'm not a scientist, but I know that there are implants that have to be put in there to help stimulate X or Y or Z, and has to be a signal's got to be sent.
I think if it's anything you have to let the TSA know about, it should be against the law.
I don't let the TSA know about shit.
Okay, I'm obviously joking, but I would qualify it as yes. That is it would be similar to Neuralink. That like you're making it part of your body. That makes more sense to me as like a what do they call it? Robot person. I just said the word.
Cyborg.
Yeah, cyborg.
Mm-hmm.
Then like a cell phone. I don't think that meets or qualifies the definition. But that's
I wish that there was I wish that there was a way to turn off to trust that no one's monitoring or listening in on the other end. Because hey, dude, I've got no problem with the idea of I'd rather put on glasses and see a screen projected out in front of me than have surgery on my brain. That's just me. But if there was a pill I could swallow that had the implant and it through nanotechnology found its way up into my part of the brain that's necessary to stimulate, right? So if I didn't have to have surgery done and I could just swallow a pill and it goes up in my brain.
Adderall.
Well, right. Then I wouldn't say no. But again, you don't know who's listening in on the other end.
Yeah.
And that is scary. But I think that if he didn't implant himself, he's a fucking pussy. Because for all his talk, for all his bluster, dude, he is, at the end of the day, a retarded little pussy.
I agree.
Heard it here first. Elon Musk, retarded pussy.
Well, yeah, he's obviously a retarded pussy. But let's say it is like all it's described to be this great thing. There's no way if he is, let's just say he is who he is, like this really smart guy who isn't like a puppet that's being propped up to be an actor to represent this counterculture person. Let's say he's not that. He's actually like
no, he's not that. Yeah.
There's no way he wouldn't have just put that in himself first. I mean, the narcissism that this person would have to be able to be this successful Tesla boring company Twitter guy. He would have he don't give a shit about anyone else, like a Trump character. He would already put that in his brain, and that's how he becomes this super smart guy. So, or even smarter.
So like this would be the evolution of him turning into like a supervillain.
Yeah, he's like Lex Luthor, someone like that.
What do you want to bet? Like we see him like 6 months, it's turned him bald, like shiny bald, and he starts taking over the world. I see that happening for sure. We've just given Elon Musk the keys to the universe. Good job, Earth.
Yeah. Well,
great. All right.
It is, right?
Well, that's terrifying, dude.
So
I expect to see some more updates in the future.